Before I get into this video, I would like to give a quick disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. The content of my video represents my personal opinions and is provided for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. This information is not intended to be legal, financial, or an investment advice. As always, conduct your own research and due diligence before making any financial decisions. Remember, it's your money. Make informed decisions that are right for you. I'll never ask you for money, nor will I provide my phone number or personal email address. If you encounter any suspicious accounts or messages claiming to be me, please report them immediately as fake or scam accounts. Welcome to this week's market summary. I'm Talk Stocks with me, and today we'll dive into the performance trends across the major financial markets, including the US large cap market, the small cap market, the Nasdaq, the Canadian market, the Nigerian market, the oil commodity, and finally Bitcoin. This week, the US market experienced noticeable volatility, largely driven by the release of the Consumer Price Index and the Producer Price Index inflation report. While the data show that inflation remains sticky at current levels, it is important to know that inflation is lower than where it stood a year ago. This balance of slightly improved inflation metrics against ongoing concerns of stubborn price levels kept the markets on edge, triggering sharp intraday swings as investors weigh the potential implications for the Federal Reserve policy. Stay tuned as we break down how these developments shaped the week's performance across the various asset classes. Let's start with the US large cap stocks tracked by the ETF VOO. The week to date performance stands at minus 0.57%. Year to date, VO has delivered 28.46% compared to the previous year's overall 26.32%. From a short-term perspective, the daily time frame points to a bullish bias, while the mid-term outlook on the weekly chart also indicates a continued bullish momentum. Moving on to the Nasdaq, represented by the ETF QQQ, it recorded a plus 0.77% change for the week, bringing its year-to-date performance to plus 3.11%. This compares to last year's impressive annual return of 54.86%. The daily time frame suggests a bullish trend in the short term, while the weekly chart indicates an uptrend might be emerging in the mid-term. The US small cap stocks, tracked by the performance of VTWO, experienced a weekly decline of negative 2.45%. However, year to date, VTWO has delivered a stock performance of 17.32%, even surpassing last year's overall gain of 17.08%. In the short term, the daily time frame is showing mixed signals, with the ADX below 20, the close price below the 20 EMA, and the negative DMI above the positive DMI. However, the midterm outlook on the weekly chart points to a bullish trend. For Canadian equities represented by VCN ETF, this week saw a decline of negative 1.53%. Year to date, VCN has delivered a solid performance of plus 24.72%, significantly outperforming last year's overall gain of 12.29%. As a local investor, it's encouraging to see such a growth in our market. The short-term view on the daily time frame reveals mixed signals. There's basically no clear trend, while the midterm outlook on the weekly chart indicates a bullish bias. Switching to the Nigerian market, tracked by ASI, the week-to-date change stands at plus 1.19. Year-to-date, ASI has delivered a sizable performance of 32.91%, which lags to last year's overall performance of 45.90%. Short-term outlook on the daily chart points to a bullish trend, and the midterm outlook on the weekly chart suggests sideways movement. There's no trend actually identified on the weekly time frame. Furthermore, the oil commodity, tracked by USO, recorded weekly gains of 5.65%, supported perhaps by the ongoing tensions in the Middle East. Yet to date, oil prices have moved 11.34%, significantly outperforming last year's overall gain of negative 4.94%. The short-term outlook on the daily chart hints at a weak bullish sentiment, lacking any strong momentum. Similarly, the midterm outlook on the weekly chart also points to no clear trend. Finally, Bitcoin, tracked by VTWO, recorded a weekly change of positive 2.31 as at the time of this recording. Year to date, Bitcoin prices have moved a whopping 123.87% compared to last year's overall 137.33%. The short-term outlook on the daily time frame is bullish, while the mid-term outlook on the weekly chart also indicates a continued bullish momentum. Now, what are my closing thoughts? As I wrap up today's market summary, we see a mixed yet positive outlook across various markets. While the US large caps and Bitcoin lead with strong bullish sentiment, both short-term and mid-term, the Nasdaq, the Nigerian market, and oil market show a bit of uncertainty in the mid-term. US small caps and the Canadian markets remain neutral in the short term, with bullish mid-term prospects. As we navigate the complexities of this trend, it's crucial to stay informed and adjust strategies accordingly. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more market insights next week. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more weekly market updates. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this week's market performance. See you next week with another market summary. Until then, trade wisely and stay informed. Cheers.